So by the show of hands, who here struggled sometimes to finish notes, to finish phrases on the oboe? Oh, me? Yes, definitely. Like, for example, recently I played Mala, the lead from the Erde, and the second movement goes like this in the end. Exactly, or the beautiful Schumann romances, the second one, the ending. Or sometimes you have fermata in the orchestra that goes into diminuendo. That's another tough one. Let's not demonstrate this one. So today we're tackling these questions of diminuendo ending phrases, and if you guys are ready, I think we should get this party started. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Marin Tinev, and in this channel we are playing the oboe, we are learning, we're improving our oboe technique, and we are also having fun playing some music, and basically we are enjoying life. So welcome, and let's get started with this video. In today's video we are continuing the series that we started a few weeks ago. We were talking about playing soft on the oboe. We were discussing the beginning of notes, the soft attacks, not attacks, but entrances, I prefer to call it. And we were doing some exercises. It was fun. If you haven't seen this video, I will link it down in the description. But today we are talking about the ending of notes, another very important aspect. So beginning of notes, ending of notes, pretty crucial stuff. So I will be showing you some exercises in a minute, but just let's get some theory, boring stuff out of the way first. Why is it so difficult to make a diminuendo on the oboe? So diminuendo is something that's a little bit difficult to understand, because when we do crescendo, that's kind of more straightforward. Everything goes in the same direction. What do I mean by that? We have amount of air, we have a speed, and we have the intensity. All these things are going in the same direction. This way we are creating a crescendo and bigger and louder tone. What happens though when we want to do a decrescendo? We decrease all these three things, right? No, because the problem is if we do that, the note will stop, and you will soon find that if you don't have enough intensity, enough speed of air, you reduce the amount as well, and then very often it will happen what happened to me in the introduction. The note will just stop. And so the question is, what can we do for that, and what should we do to have diminuendo and have the notes still actually working? So let's discuss also a little bit the lower register, because the lower register again is a little bit more problematic one, and I want you to try to kind of picture it for you how it works. Imagine you have the air going in the bore of the instrument, and the lower register requires the air to go longer. And let's imagine that we are playing C, low C. The air is going out of this hole, so we need all this amount of air coming up down here. So what happens if we reduce the amount? So we want to do a decrescendo. We reduce the amount of air, and if we don't compensate with speed and intensity, then the note will just stop working. So in order to compensate for that, we actually need even more speed and even more intensity. And that's a little bit confusing thing, because in one way we are going backwards with the air when we do decrescendo, but we're actually going forward with the speed to compensate so the note would speak. And that's that's more difficult for the low register, because the air actually needs to reach down here, needs to stay here. And if you can picture that, this will help you understand that better. It has helped me to understand this better, and we're going to do now some exercises in order to work on that, and to improve, to have a better control on the ending of notes, and to really achieve that almost perfect to perfect fade out. It works on some notes better than the others. The low register, of course, there is some limit there, but I'm also the person who really wants to go explore the limits, push the limits, and even risk it. But if you are actually prepared, you will feel a lot more secure about that. So I think we've talked about it enough. I don't know about you, but I really feel like doing some exercises. Let's go. This exercise sounds very simple, but it's very useful. And again, it's a simple exercise, but it gives you a lot. We talked about in the previous video how very often the most simple things are the most difficult to do. And that's one example of that. And here again, mentally, try not to have the feeling that you're going away. You're decreasing the amount of air, but you are increasing the speed of air and the intensity of air. And this way, the note is not going to stop. I like to do it around 10 beats, 15, 20, around 60 mark on the metronome. That's what I'm going for, seconds. And try to go as long as you can. You know how often we have this fermata in the orchestra, and it goes on for as much as the conductor feels like it. And it's good to train to be able to control the ending of the note. And that's for that, this exercise is very useful. This second exercise I like to do is also with intervals, especially when you're coming down from the higher register to the low register. It's very useful to adjust the air. And again, we are increasing the speed and intensity, and we're reducing the volume, the amount of air. So we have that decrescendo, and we keep the note sounding mentally, keeping present, and not having the feeling that we are going away. That's very, very useful for me, I find. And you can try it out and see how it feels. And I'm very, very excited to hear your feedback. and let me know if you have any questions about these exercises. So that is it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope that you will try these exercises and it will make your ending of notes better and you will feel more confident next time. If you found this video helpful, I would really much appreciate a cheeky like. And as always, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one, and I wish you very happy practice. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, have a nice sleep wherever you are, and see you very soon. I was going for 4. No. Again. Again.